Hello, my name is Steph Watson. I'm the operations manager here at Father Bill's Place in Quincy. I'm excited to give you a tour of the building and inform you about the kind of stuff we do here. So this is the lobby. The way it works typically is guests line up to have an intake done. When the guests come in, they get searched. Each guest can have 2 bags. So this is the men's dorm. As you can see, we have some beds offline due to COVID and wanting to make sure everyone is social distancing. This is the women's dorm. So as you see again, we have beds that are offline. You know, we can only fit 12 women in here safely. So, you know, we're trying our best to get everyone in and safe. We are operating a depopulation site where it's at a hotel. So what that looks like is staff are stationed there 24/7 just as they are here, and the guests are given a room. So with that room, we're also providing meals. It's essentially a shelter bed in a hotel room. You're not going to see any guests in this video. I'm just showing you around for their confidentiality and privacy. So this was a veterans dorm where we specifically helped veterans experiencing homelessness. We still have a veterans program through the Veterans Association where we work to help them. We have a dedicated case manager. Our veterans experience common issues such as PTSD and different stressors that need unique support. We're happy to report that we often are able to get our veterans into different veteran transitional programs and get them into housing. But right now we are actually using this as a quarantine space. So when we have guests come in, they have to quarantine in here. We separate by gender for quarantine space and we help to get them tested. Right here is another quarantine space. So this, it's based on gender. Again, this is just another space to quarantine. So after the quarantine process and we have received a negative test result, the guests will go into the dorms that I just showed you, or they will go to the Best Western depopulation site. This is our triage office. This is where staff meet with the guests to work on exit plans. We also, as you see, have a lot of donations. So this is our kitchen and one of our cooks, Jimmy. So we get a lot of donated food. This was donated by someone today, which is really wonderful for the guests. This is our kitchen. We do also make meals. We serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But like what I was saying in a previous video, we rely heavily on food donations to support the guests to make sure they have a good meal to eat. This is our dining room. Right now we still have decorations up for the holidays. We have hand washing sinks to help with COVID, making sure we're not spreading anything like that. The guests are able to sit here with masks on and watch TV and enjoy a nice meal together.
After I got divorced from my first husband, I started drinking very heavily and I got in a lot of trouble with drinking. I didn't know where to go. I called a friend and a friend told me about Father Bill's. This is my first visit to Father Bill's in many, many years. And I remember storing my belongings here, and I remember being so grateful to have a place to hang my head every night, being so grateful to have a place to store my belongings. But it was also right here, literally right here, when I woke up on December 24th, and there was a gift bag on my bed of things that I needed. Whether I knew I needed them or not, I guess I did. We all need socks and underwear and that kind of thing, but there was nobody getting it for me that Christmas. So it was very emotional when I walked in and saw this bed. Those feelings really came flooding back to me. A lot of gratitude, a lot of gratitude. I had walked in the door here and pretty much found a new life for myself. My sobriety remained intact. I was treated decent, was allowed to get a job. So not only am I very grateful to Father Bill's for the things that it did for me when I was in crisis and in my personal life, but it spawned an 18-year, very rewarding career for me in human services.
As housing costs rise and more people seek our services, we know that business as usual is no longer working. We need a more permanent solution. We are proposing a new housing resource center in Quincy that will prevent individuals from becoming homeless, that will divert individuals to housing or treatment programs, and rehouse individuals rapidly. We are confident that this new model and our continued work will end the cycle of homelessness by investing in upstream support and long-term housing solutions.